Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Enchanted Tarot, and this is your girl, Kiwi. And I am here to do a love and relationship reading for my fire sign. So that's going to be my Sagittarius, Leos, and Aries. Hope all is well. I hope you guys had an amazing Easter. I'm here to let you know that I love you, God loves you, and we are loved. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the reading. Before we jump into the reading, I do want you guys to know that I still have the April special. It is a 10-minute general money read for $14.14. If you guys are interested in that, go ahead and look at that information down below. Also, personal readings are open. That information is also down in the description bar, okay? So we're going to go ahead and jump into the reading. I feel like when I begin the energy of you guys reading, the energy, it's like my energy heightens. It's like all over the place. I'm feeling kind of jittery. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit all over the place. So I feel like someone has a lot to say. So let's see what's going on in you guys' love and relationship reading, okay? What's going on with my fire sign, Spirit? What's going on with my fire signs, okay? What's going on with my fire signs? What's going on with my fire sign, Spirit? We thank you in advance for any messages that we receive. Thank you. Okay, we have old school. Okay. We have not today. Okay, fire signs, y'all messages don't want to come out today. What's going on? Spirit, can I have two more cards, please? Two more. Can I have two more cards, Spirit? Two more, please. Just two more for my air. You guys could be dealing with an air sign. I'm going to take it how it was, okay? Alright, so for my fire signs, you guys have out old school, not today, the butterfly in reverse, coffin in reverse, and we have partying. Alright, so I definitely feel like for you guys, there could be something you guys are replaying over and over in your head. It's something that you guys want to express, or there's something that you guys need to get out, but you're avoiding some type of conversation. You are not dealing with or still holding on to. Just set some type of boundaries, but whatever it is, this is keeping you guys stuck. It's keeping you guys in bondage. You have the butterfly in reverse, and then you have the coffin, okay? This is where you guys were supposed to evolve, grow, have some type of new beginning, transform, even, you know, go through some type of transformation here. But because you guys are not dealing or avoiding something that has happened, or some type of conversation that needs to have, you guys could be partying, having fun, just enjoying yourselves, not really trying to evolve or grow, okay? There's some type of soulmate connection here that you guys are missing, or that you guys are reminiscing, that you guys could want to, you know, come back into your energy. Definitely, you guys could be going through some type of separation. You guys can be watching this person, but this person is in the energy of lighthearted. They're adapting. They're going through the changes, okay? This person that you guys could be thinking about is in their energy of abundance right now, and you guys are stuck. You guys are not dealing with something. You guys it could be your mindset. It could be outdated thinking. It can just be something that happened in your childhood. It can just be, you know, your confidence level, your self-worth level. But something here is holding you guys back from getting to this new beginning, from this growth, you know, or evolving here, okay? Let's see what else we have. What is this, Spirit? What is this old school, outdated thinking, replaying events, conditioning, negative mindset over and over in their head? What is this? What is this person thinking about, Spirit? Okay, so someone is thinking about you. Someone is thinking about you, fire sign. Someone is craving you. Someone wants something with you. And I feel like because this person is craving you, you're craving this person. You guys could definitely be thinking about each other at this time. Alright? Yeah, you guys can also be in your head, or your person can be in their head of how they, started some type of confusion. How this confusion could be, it could have been something hurtful. Someone could have shared some type of hurtful words or spoke on someone in this connection, which could have caused a lot of confusion, uncertainty. It could have been a lot of things that wasn't clear, or you were just unsure about whatever connection this is. Whatever this is, it has created some type of bitterness and confusion. So you are in this energy where you guys are either avoiding this, or your person is avoiding this connection. Okay, somebody really doesn't want to think about it. They want to put it off. They're trying to avoid the conversation. You guys could be overly indulgent, partying, having fun, going out, spending a lot of money at this time, because it's a conversation that needs to be had here about, some type of confusion, some type of anger, some type of bitterness, or something that was hurtful here. I definitely feel like this person wants you, or you want this person, because you have crave here, only you. But there was no solid foundation set, or someone abandoned some type of solid foundation that was set here. Okay, there was a fail to establish this connection, and someone walks away from this connection. So if this is your person walking away from this connection, it has triggered you to be in this energy where you are bitter, you are confused, you are craving this person, but this person has walked away from something that you felt like was a solid foundation, that you felt like had some type of security here. But this person was in an energy where they felt like things was falling apart. They were hopeless. So they're releasing, they're letting this go, because this relationship wasn't something, they maybe came to some type of realization that this relationship was not something that they needed to entertain, due to it wasn't something that was an equal give and take. So either you wasn't given to the partnership equally, or your person wasn't given to this partnership equally. But someone walked away and abandoned the connection because there wasn't no solid foundation here. Someone feels like this relationship could have been a mistake. Okay, all right, somebody doesn't want any karma that's attached to being in a relationship that is toxic. Okay, there could be a lot of watching, looking, stalking at this time. This energy of not wanting to let go of the past, not accepting or avoiding having hard conversations, avoiding changing and going through the growth and the elevation that you need in order to move on, is keeping you guys stuck here. Okay, so let me see what advice the Spirit has for you guys. Spirit, what advice do you have about the new beginning and the evolving in reverse? How can we get unstuck? All right, you have the King of Swords. What else, Spirit? Can you give me 3 more cards? Can you give me 3 more cards? You have the 4 of Wands. You have the 9 of Pentacles. You got the Devil card. Ooh, the Devil and the Strength card wanted to come out. Alright. Can I have one more? And then you have the King of Pentacles. Alright, so Spirit is saying with the Knight of Swords here and the 4 of Wands here, Spirit is saying they want you to work out of stepping into who you are and understanding that, learning who you are, so that way you can have a voice. so that way you can use your voice. Standing on what you truly believe and what you truly feel like is fair in your heart. Spirit is saying they want you to come from a logical aspect of the progression that you have made in life so far. I feel like there's some type of new beginning and some type of growth that you may crave or that you want, and you just don't see how. And Spirit is saying they want you to stand in your power. Take your power back. Taking your power back looks like you standing up for who you are and what you are, accepting your flaws and all, the place that you are in right now in life, and saying, hey, I'm in this place. I want to be in XYZ, but I'm going to be real with myself and say, this is where I'm at, but this is what I want to change. I want to change this thing so I can get to the other side of the road. And Spirit is saying, once you start recognizing the things that you need to change and the things that you want to change, then you'll be able to make that shift where you're starting to make decisions from a logic aspect of what's best for you. How do I need to move? What I need to do next, because what's going to be in alignment with what is best for me truly. With the Four of Wands here, Spirit is saying create the harmony. And creating the harmony is cutting ties with anything that does not serve you, anything that jeopardizes your peace. So there can be habits, people, places, things. Let those things go if it jeopardizes anything that stands in your way of having harmony. If you cannot think, if you cannot make your own decisions, or you feel like you are being overly influenced, those things do not help create security in your life. And Spirit is saying harmony is going to create some type of security in your life, and you're craving that security. You're craving that type of bond. So Spirit is saying they need you to step into your King of Swords energy here. You have the Nine of Pentacles attached with the Devil card and the Strength. That means these things that you feel like you are addicted to, and it just may be material things. It doesn't necessarily have to be drugs. It doesn't necessarily have to be something where it be ideal toxic in a sense. It can be material things. It can be a mindset. It can be the mindset of poverty. It can be us being in the energy of being attached to things or people that we know do not have our best interest, but because that's sister, that's because that is my mom, because that is my brother, I'm going to continue to stay attached because their family. But Spirit is saying you have some type of entities that are in your energy that see that you can possibly be in this Nine of Pentacles energy, but they're holding you back. Spirit is saying they're waiting for you to step within your power, step within your strength to let these things go, to know that nothing can overpower God, and know that if you step into the will of God and step into what God is asking you to be and do, then you'll have the strength to overcome these people that are trying to hold you down, these things that are trying to hold you down, these attachments, these habits, or whatever it is that's trying to hold you down. You know that you have something bigger. Spirit is saying you are going to eventually get there, and you will have the King of Pentacles, which is going to automatically give you some type of wealth, security, stability. Spirit is saying they want you to continue to be in the energy to be generous, pour into others as you are receiving. As you learn the lessons, remember to pour into others, okay? Because Spirit is saying there is definitely something else here for you. There is something that you can, learn from this, because yes, you are stuck, but it's working out for you. It's pushing you to go through the lessons and the journey so that way you can, clear a path for yourself. Spirit is teaching you some type of lessons where you guys are going to be standing in the King of Swords energy. You guys are going to have a backbone and be able to stand up for yourself, speak life into yourself, and not only speak life into yourself, you're going to start speaking life into others. Spirit is getting you to that energy. I feel like you guys had to walk away from some relationships in the season that you guys are in now, is that you guys are focused on yourself. This is more of a love relationship reading for individual love and relationship reading, because I really feel like this relationship right here, Spirit is trying to get you to work on self-love, self-worth, who you are and whose you are, walking into your power and understanding that God has favor over your life. All you have to do is be obedient and be in alignment. It's no need for us to continue the same cycles, because we we don't have to continue the same cycles. Once you learn it, you are to move on to the next thing. You can't use fear or doubt to hold you back, because Spirit is saying that they're there holding your hand. You are spiritually guided and you are spiritually aligned. Fire signs, you guys have nothing to worry about. Whatever inner demons that you guys were dealing with, all you have to do is surrender that over to God and ask God to walk you step by step. Remember that it is a journey, not a race, okay? All right, it says obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and positive energy shifts have overcome previous blockages. All right, you will now experience progress and move forward with your project. Stay centered in gratitude and ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So Spirit is saying not only do they want you to stand in energy of gratitude, but they want you to understand that any obstacles or blockages, they are now being lifted. If you had things that you was attached to, habits that you was attached to, people that you was attached to, things that you was attached to, all you have to do is stand in your power. Those things can be easily moved out your way, because now you're within your power. Now you're seeing the overall things that you do need to let go, because you see these things are hindering you from evolving, from the growth, from the progression that you want to make in life. And Spirit is saying that they want you to let it go. You have let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you're done or have not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally with who you are. Learn and grow from your past mistakes instead of beating yourself over those mistakes. Okay, so Spirit is saying letting go of guilt. This is a time. Guilt is associated with fear. It will hold you back because you feel like you've done something, you did something, you're not worthy. And Spirit is asking, God is wanting to remind you that you are worthy. Nothing that you could have done, said, or will make God turn his back on you. The only thing you have to do is be willing to repent and surrender whatever it is over to God and tell God that I want to do better. And you have to mean it with your heart. I desire to do better. Speak life over your situation, that whatever that was does not define me. Whatever I did 2 days ago, that does not define who I am today, because every day we should be growing to become better and closer to God. And that's the situation that you're in. Then Spirit is saying let go of the guilt. Those things that you did was a lesson. Those things that you went through were lessons. Those things that you did or could have done or said or wish you didn't do or whatever it was, Spirit is saying those things were there to teach you something. And by holding on to it, you didn't learn the lesson. You have to let it go and know that, hey, yes, I did X, Y, Z, but God is a forgiving God. He has forgiven me for that. And then moving forward, I have learned my lesson. I won't do that again. I won't mistreat this person. I won't speak on this person like this. I won't mishandle people. I will make sure I make an effort to not do that again, because I know that God has forgiven me for that. And I know I have a knowledge that I need forgiveness for that. So now moving forward, how you build your relationship with God is moving forward. I'm choosing to do something different. I have already learned that lesson. I don't have to speak on that person because I'm angry, I'm upset. I don't have to go out my way to mistreat people because I learned that lesson. So Spirit is saying let go of the guilt. Walk away from things that no longer serve you, and walk away from the mindset that you are stuck, because you are nowhere near stuck, okay? The last card was Quiet Relief. It said it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and the feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you will have more clarity about what to do next. So Spirit is saying you guys could be going into an energy where you guys are going to go into isolation. And if you guys are about to go into isolation, the isolation is not a form of punishment. The isolation is a form of you receiving some type of clarity. Spirit has to get us by ourselves in a moment of peace, in a moment of harmony, where we're in our own thoughts, where He can minister to us and tell us what He's trying to do, what's the vision He has over your life, what's the things that He sees for you, who you are and whose you are. Because sometimes it takes us being in a quiet place for us to remember that we are God's child. We may have forgot about, God throughout the path because life is life. But God is saying that He has something for you, and He needs you to remember who you are and whose you are. You are a child of God. So don't look at the isolation as a form of punishment. Look at it as God is prepping me. He's dipping me back. He's dipping me and bringing me back up so I can be renewed, so I can be refreshed. He's renewing, He's restoring, He's clarifying, He's giving you the answers. When you are in retreat, when you are in isolation, that's your season where you are receiving your answers. And when you come out of it, you'll have some answers, you'll have some tools, you'll have some things that you have gained along the way. Not only will you not be able to fall, but you're going to be able to stand before others and pour into others because you learned something and you gained something from the journey. So Spirit is saying continue to, stay focused. Let go of things that you need to let go. Don't have any guilt or fear. And remember that isolation is not a punishment. It's for you to gain some type of mental clarity. You're receiving your answers when you're in isolation, okay? All right, Spirit, can we close this up? Can I have one angel number, okay? Can I have an angel number for my fire sign? All right, we have the number 66. It says, don't worry, calm, joy, trust, release, soul mission. You've been consumed by worry, fear, or concerns about the physical world. It's time to shift your focus. Move from stressing about material needs to joyful pursuing your soul mission, okay? Spirit is saying, whoever this is that has been materialistic in your life, you was worried about the outer appearance of things, you was worried about how things looked to certain people, you were worried about what you didn't have, if you had on the latest this, that, the material things. Spirit is saying they want you to shift your mindset from that and shift your mindset to have harmonies, to have some type of inner joy, to be on your soul mission, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to bring you true happiness, and it's going to fulfill you and make you balanced. Spirit is saying that a lot of us is asking for peace, but we're focused on the material things, and there's no need to focus on the material things because the material things is not what's going to get us peace. It's you being in your soul mission, you being in alignment with who you are and where you're supposed to be in life. And Spirit is saying it's time for us to shift our mindset, let go of some of those outdated thinking, some of that, those things that we're replaying, some of the things that has been programmed in us since a child. Let go of some of those things and not worry about, how is it going to look to everybody, or if I don't have this, I don't have it. Don't worry about that, because when you're in your purpose and you're focusing on your soul mission, God is a provider. I can testify to that. He's a provider. He will provide. He will make a way. It is no reason for you to worry, to stress. Once you step into your mission, everything else will be provided for you. That's all I have for you guys, air signs. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also remember that this is not more of a reading for a love and relationship. This is more of a reading for self-love. So I feel like for this reading, Spirit is wanting you guys to focus on self-love, so that way you guys can evolve and grow and move on to the next phase in your life. Until we meet again, I love you, God loves you, and we are love.